First American airstrike in Libya since November of last year. American defense officials say the ISIS fighters were killed while traveling in two vehicles in central Libya. We have two terror incidents in the Middle East to show you tonight. First, in Benghazi, Libya. The city made infamous by the attacks on U.S. facilities in 2012 was rocked by twin suicide bombings last night that left dozens dead. Senior Foreign Affairs correspondent Greg Palcott has that story.
Violence rocks Benghazi with a massive car bomb blast overnight in the center of the turbulent eastern Libyan city. Soon after, a second blast. As many as 34 were killed, 90 injured, including security officials and children. The UN denounced it as a war crime.
The explosion happened as I was on my way out of the mosque.
It's as if they were waiting for the people to gather to carry out the explosion.
No one has claimed responsibility, but Islamist groups, possibly ISIS, are thought to be behind it.
There's a vacuum in Libya. There's a whole host of groups and factions trying to fill that vacuum.
Benghazi is best known for the 2012 attack on the U.S. consulate by militants that left 4 Americans dead, including the U.S. ambassador. Part of the chaos following the Obama administration-backed ouster of Libyan strongman Muammar Gaddafi. While the so-called Islamic State was beaten back from population centers in the country and has also lost ground in Iraq and Syria, in recent months in Libya, it has staged a comeback, and it is exporting the terror. The Manchester, UK concert attack last year, which killed 22, was tied to Libyan terrorists.
ISIS's presence in Libya, in terms of its ability to project its power to different parts of the region and also in the West, should be a concern for the international community.
Which is why the Trump administration is now targeting them with airstrikes. The most recent killed 17 ISIS fighters. All the while, the infighting continues between a UN-backed government in the capital of Tripoli and a former Libyan army general and his fighters based in Benghazi, the possible target of last night's carnage. The UN is organizing elections for later this year in Libya, aimed at forming a national government to deal with terror and unrest. Experts say there's still a long, dangerous way to go. Chris.
Greg, thank you. ISIS militants are claiming responsibility for an attack on the Afghan office.